According to websites like CBS News, Forbes, MapQuest Travel and worldandinfo.com, and based on unemployment and poverty levels, violent crimes and the quality and quantity of tourist attractions available, here are the 8 worst places to visit in the US 2022.
Know before you go!
Number 1. Memphis, Tennessee. Memphis does have some great tourist attractions. It's the birthplace of rock and roll and home to Elvis's Graceland. But it also has an extremely high crime rate and level of poverty. So unless you're a massive fan of the blues, soul and rock and roll, you're probably better off avoiding the 1 in 41 chance of becoming a victim of violent crime. Number 2. Gary, Indiana. Gary is the birthplace of Michael Jackson, and while this may be a hefty claim to fame, it doesn't quite outweigh the town's crime rate, pollution, lack of tourist attractions, and proximity to the state's maximum security prison. Considering that Chicago is just 25 miles away from Gary, rather than becoming a great place to visit, Gary has become a place to point at and say, "NJ was born there," on your way through. Number 3. Cleveland, Ohio. Cleveland is known for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, the Cleveland Cavaliers, and being consistently ranked by Forbes as one of the most miserable cities in the US. Its population has been steadily declining since the 1960s and has gone from close to 1 million people down to just 350,000. And as the city's population decreased, its poverty and crime rate increased. Now there is a 1 in 59 chance that you'll be a victim of violent crime, so it's no wonder the city has been given the nickname the Mistake by the Lake. Number 4. St. Louis, Missouri. With tourist attractions like the Gateway Arch, the St. Louis Zoo, the City Museum and the Cathedral Basilica, it seems odd that the city is one of the worst to visit. But this is because of its astonishingly high crime rate. St. Louis constantly has one of the highest murder rates in the country. There's a 1 in 53 chance of becoming a victim of violent crime and a 1 in 10 chance of getting robbed. Not great stats for a relaxing vacation getaway. Number 5. Oakland, California. Although Oakland doesn't have any truly iconic tourist attractions, it has places like the Lakeside Park and Jack London Square, and trendy restaurants, making it a more popular location for regional tourism. Unfortunately, in certain neighborhoods like Ghost Town, The Bottoms, The Funk Town, Murdered Doves, and many others, Oakland also has high rates of gang-related crime, prostitution, and murder. So unless you know all the dangerous areas you should be avoiding, or are traveling with someone who does, you're probably better off avoiding the risks. Number 6. Compton, California. 96% of all American cities are safer than Compton, and the central areas are especially bad. On top of this, Compton doesn't really have any tourist attractions or any valid reason you should visit, aside from the fact that it is the Compton from Straight Outta Compton. If for some reason you can't avoid visiting Compton, try to stay on the outskirts, visit only during the daytime, and bring a map with you. Compton is not a place you want to get lost in. Number 7. Detroit, Michigan. On one side of the scale, Detroit has the Motown Museum, Detroit Zoo, the Eastern Market, the Michigan Science Center, the Detroit River, and interesting neighborhoods like Greektown. On the other side of the scale, it has long winters, a lot of gang-related crime, empty rundown neighborhoods and ghettos. It's the second most dangerous city in the US. It has 35% poverty rate and a 1 in 46 chance of falling victim to a violent crime. Number 8. Monroe, Louisiana. The reasons why you shouldn't visit Monroe are: the chances of becoming a victim of violent crime are 1 in 34 and of being robbed 1 in 16. It has a poverty rate of 37%, it has bad air quality and bad water quality, and as of 2022 it is the most dangerous city in the United States. The reasons for visiting Monroe are, well, there aren't any really. It has no tourist attractions and nothing of real interest to see unless you're willing to risk getting mugged. To visit the Biedenhahn Museum and Garden and see a collection of 12th century Bible pages and vintage Coca-Cola bottles. Which US city do you think is the worst to visit? Let us know in the comments.